Episode 297, Braindump with Miro AI.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
If your brain feels like a cluttered whiteboard with too many sticky notes and not enough structure, this episode is for you. Today you'll learn a simple brain dump with Miro AI workflow that takes all that mental clutter and turns it into a clear visual plan that you can actually act on and without overwhelm. Hello and welcome back to AI 6, the podcast that comes to you 6 days a week. 5 days a week, it's 6 minutes. And then on Saturdays, we have the long listen. If you want to join me and be a guest on the show, simply send me a DM on LinkedIn and tell me what your AI topic is. So I recommended Miro AI in my LinkedIn newsletter, Human in the Loop, last week. So I thought I'd bring you a podcast episode about this tool. I love to use it to organize my thoughts and my clients' ideas. If you work in content, communications, policy, or any field where ideas are your raw material, just like me, then this podcast episode is designed to give you a practical workflow that does not depend on being more disciplined or more organized by sheer willpower, because often that strategy doesn't work. Instead, it's about having a small ritual that you can repeat whenever your head feels too full. Brain dump first, then let Miro AI help impose the structure, and finally use your own judgment to turn that into a plan. My head never stops. There's always ideas swirling around, thinking about what I have to do in my work plan in the coming days, in the coming week, planning ahead for bigger projects, being responsive in the moment to my clients when they need me. And it just feels that it never gets a rest. And over the years, I've developed my own little rituals to help me in my business and in daily operations. And I've often shared them with my clients and with people who attend my webinars and who've listened to any of my podcasts over the past decade. But Miro AI is a real friend. But what is a brain dump? Well, it's the simple act of getting everything out of your head and onto the page or onto a digital page and in one place. You don't edit, you don't judge. You write down ideas, questions, worries, tasks, half-formed thoughts, even if they feel messy or incomplete. But my friends, never ever dismiss or diminish the value of an original idea, especially now in the age of AI. The best business ideas, the best social enterprises, the best philanthropic projects have all started with a simple half-baked idea in our heads. But most of us store ideas everywhere: notebooks, voice notes, email threads, chat messages, screenshots, random notes on our phones. The problem isn't a lack of ideas. The problem is that nothing sits together long enough for patterns to emerge. And now that's going to change. A brain dump gives your mind one shared canvas. Everything is in front of you, and your brain can stop trying to remember it all and where you saved it in that safe place. When you combine that with Miro and add AI to help organize, the brain dump stops being a messy list and becomes the first step in a fast-thinking routine and ritual. So Miro is an online visual whiteboard where you can add sticky notes, shapes, text, frameworks, and have an infinite canvas. It is built for brainstorming for workshops and planning with teams. The AI features within Miro help you transform unstructured content. So you can turn a block of text into a mind map, group sticky notes into themes, and label each group, and summarize long text into key points or next steps. Think of Miro AI as an assistant that gives you a first draft of structure. It doesn't replace your judgment, but it saves you time on the initial sorting. You still decide what matters, what to keep and what to ignore. Miro AI also includes ready-made templates such as AI-accelerated mind maps and brainstorming boards, and then adds intelligent functionality on top of them, like automatic clustering of sticky notes, generating mind maps from text, and summarising or restructuring your content into clearer themes and next steps. And I'm going to be using it at a 5-day workshop in London in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be using it as we are workshopping across 5 days. There are a load of AI features that I've included in the show notes for this podcast. And now for your 3-step workflow. Step 1, brain dump everything. Pick one project and open a blank Miro board. Set a 5-minute timer and dump everything out of your head onto the board. Ideas, questions, worries, tasks, half-formed thoughts. Don't edit or organise. Step 2, then let Miro AI organise. Ask it to turn your brain dump into a mind map, cluster sticky notes into themes, or summarise the content into key points and next steps. This gives you the initial first draft. And then step 3, refine and decide. Bring your own judgment back in. Rename, rearrange the themes, delete what's not relevant, and highlight what really matters. Then capture 3 clear decisions or next actions from the board, so you finish with a simple visual plan you can actually execute. For those of you listening to this who are super organisers and who love structure, you're welcome. I know you will love this episode. For those of you who just can't seem to get organised and always feel overwhelmed, trust me, try this and come back and let me know how you get on. Well, that's it for today's show. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a pro that you know. And don't forget, the perfect companion to this podcast is my book, AI Playbook, out now on Amazon. I'll talk to you tomorrow.